Hey, Dion. Hello. Yoshi. I self-diagnosed myself because I'm so blissful to find this channel, and I still miss my apartment. If anyone's new here, and if anyone, first off, if anyone lives here in Phoenix, feel free to comment Firebird. You could capitalize it. You can like both words, or you could just capitalize the first letters of both, or put them together, wherever you prefer. Because I really want to get it back, since it's going to be 4 months by the 18th of December. By the evaluator, and also with my autism here, I need to just have a black background because my eyes are killing me here. Once again, I am self-diagnosing myself, even though, let's just say, I have many mental illnesses, right? I may have schizophrenia. And the reason why I want to share this, it's kind of weird. I mean, this is why I'm glad we have YouTube videos like this. Let me just play. I actually kind of broke down a little bit when I heard about this, because I also do have OCD as well. I have many. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm proud to have these disorders. No. So this is what is called schizotypal, and it's kind of ironic how the way that girls dress, because I kind of dress like this. And I'm a little embarrassed, and this is really accurate. And the video is titled Every Body Disorder in 44 Minutes, and this was released 3 weeks ago. And I had to read one that had, by Lowruff, Social Anxiety Disorder plus Performance Anxiety. Yep, I got both. I got way more than that, by the way. And I think I developed Generalized Anxiety Disorder and Separation Anxiety Disorder. Relatable. It's when you obsess over everything. Not pleasant. Like, I gotta explain that maybe in like another video. I think I want to do like each video that represents a disorder, because I like learning about this stuff. MacBook, come on. I deleted part of this video for quality. Let me just play it. It had to be the last one too.
Disorder. Let's say you're a 20-year-old girl, and all your life people have called you a weirdo or a freak because of how you dress, speak, or think. However, it's not really your fault for being different, because you have schizotypal personality disorder, which basically makes you see the world in a really unique way.
And different.
You think and act differently from most people. You might believe in things that others find strange, like magic or superpowers, and would even feel like you have a sixth sense or can read minds. Sometimes you might see or hear things that aren't really there.
You know what? That's kind of, that has to do with hallucinations, right? I got good hearing. Sometimes I may hear some thoughts. I think that's why maybe I was diagnosed a long time ago before I was taken to like a mental facility. I thinking that, Dion, you're not diagnosed, and I didn't want to tell whomever the police were. This is a long time ago. I think after that first boy crush I had named Carlos that took advantage of me, that's when I think about self-harm. Let's just say that growing up, I played a lot of, well, this is normal for a child, right? It should be normal for adults, all ages, teens, okay? That I would always talk to my stuffed animals. Also, I do talk to Deku, he's just laying over there, right? Sometimes, depending on my mood. And, you know, and it's kind of a little bit embarrassing, because people are thinking, Dion, you should go to like a loony bin. Let me finish it. I just had to just share that very quick here.
Blown hallucinations, more like thinking you heard your name when no one called you. This could make your thoughts a bit messy, and you'd often say things that don't make sense to others. It's like your brain is tuned to a different radio station than everyone else's. Now, because a lot of people don't understand you, making friends would be really tough. You'd always feel super uncomfortable when around people.
Pretty much.
Might think they're out to get you.
Pretty much.
Talk about you behind your back.
Pretty much.
Also dress or act in ways that others find odd, but
MacBook.
to you it all makes perfect sense. This isn't just being quirky or eccentric. It's a real mental health condition that can make daily life feel like you're navigating a maze with invisible walls. But with help, you can learn to connect with others better while still keeping your unique way of seeing the world.
See, I kind of broke down because I kind of do just like this sometimes, I do. Because the thing is, I think that's why I'm afraid to develop friendships with people. And also, I do miss my house. And I do have to think, Dumbo, Darren, Stolas, and sorry for being so supportive, because when I was a freshman, I mean, I don't have photos of me that long ago, but I would always dress up in my mother's Smallville jacket, right? And I'm thinking, like, my friends didn't or classmates didn't like to be around me that much because they thinking, why are you dressing a sweater? Like, why are you dressed like this? Like, even when I was a child, like around it's like the 5th grade, right? Give or take. 5th to 8th grade. I never would take off my jacket. Never. Never. I remember my teacher, before she got married, it was Miss Bundy, right? Because now she's Mrs. Fields. Unless maybe she's no longer with that man. And they were a mixed couple, by the way. She basically encouraged me to get out of my Cooper shell because she would give me extra credit. And I think I would get like extra snacks or something by taking off my jacket. I never wanted to take it off. Never. Never. Maybe that's why I really like support Muslims here, because I know they're known for like not showing much skin and they're really covered up, right? I never like to show my skin. I don't. Okay, I mean, I know this has something to do with religion, but it's like an example. Maybe that's why I find the Islamic globe, and I just want to say for anyone that does speak Arabic, and also or good night, Chokakran, Nasisit. I don't speak much Turkish, okay? But the thing is that for me personally, I just don't like showing skin. I always have to wear a jacket. My sleeves will be covered. I will not even show this much skin. Okay, I'm sure for anyone that might be Muslim, you understand where I'm coming from here, especially if you're a female. Because I feel I'm naked, right? Even though I'm not. That's basically kind of like a schizophrenic symptom. I never wanted to basically reveal my skin. I don't even like to wear shorts. I always have to keep my body covered. I always wear my beanies when I do my videos because I don't like to. It's like I want to, maybe because I have like Buddhist practice here. It's like my hair is like a temple. I don't want anyone touching it unless I'm comfortable around you, right? And basically, when I was 19, I kind of dressed the way I dress. I literally have old photos of me. If anyone's curious, I could do a part 2. You should see the way I dress, right? I dress the same, kinda. Even when I hang out with Hugo, that guy that I had a crush on, you know, the one to have sex, right? This is like right before I know about my asexuality. Asexuality, that makes sense. I dressed like that back then. I would dress, if I can't give you an example because I'm too lazy to get up here. I would dress up having geeky glasses. Okay, having a beanie that sometimes will not fit me. Okay, because my hair grows so darn quick. I would dress up in pajamas, right? And long socks. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I get compliments on my outfit. But sometimes I do feel like an outsider because I do not like to dress like everyone else does. And I try to like educate myself more about schizophrenia because also this could be tied with autism, because when you're autistic, the road is much different. Think about Starfire from Teen Titans. She speaks Tamaranian. So let's just say if you're like Mexican, you say hola, you know cómo estás, right? I was saying Brock North, right? You think what? ¿Qué pasa? Wait. I can't say it in Spanish correctly, right? It's as though if you meet me, I'm speaking in a foreign language, or maybe an alien language you could not understand. I think that's probably why I do invent my own words. Pen paling, which is basically like vlogging, but like a diary. This is like if I'm talking to a friend I never met. That's supposed to be like like you know, like a thing I made up. If anyone ever want to follow that line, you know, for being a YouTuber, it's called pen paling, right? It's like a category, a YouTube category of you doing like vlogging, but it's like a diary type, like what I'm doing. Yeah, you're doing your best. I know. Okay, you know, I guessing so close to vlogging. I try to think about other things related to schizophrenia. You basically see things that are not there. Like I kind of like see like weird faces or something, right? Like, well, on walls, I'm not sure if that relates to schizophrenia. I can't give you an example because I don't want to ruin the house here. But let's just say if I'm looking at the floor, right? I gotta really be precise here. I'm trying to find like an example, right? Just a random example, or like let's just say from a napkin, right? If I'm trying to figure this out right now in my head, could see like a design that people cannot see, right? I know there's a condition for that, which I don't think it's connected to schizophrenia, but I always felt like that. Like, let's just say MacBook. Um, I need like a really unique design for this. I can't think of one because this is the design is too simple. Like something that basically has a face on it, right? That I cannot describe, right? Like it's hard to explain it. Like I may have to do this on a wall, but like damn, let's see. Like if I could look at a wall right now, right? If I could look at a wall, I could literally see something that y'all cannot see. Right, I'm not sure this. Well, once again, I'm not sure this has to do with schizophrenia. Like, if you look at like faces that don't exist, I have that condition. Honestly, maybe I can't do it on the video. Like I have to do this like alone time. So if I'm looking at the wall clearly here, I'm trying to figure like you can't like it has to be like a unique wall, right? And plus it like I just see it there randomly. I'm trying to like maybe because I'm doing it is too hard. So like I'm looking at this pale white wall here, right? This is a pale white wall. That's it. So, like, if I can look clearly, um, I could probably see it far from here. Oh, so this looks like a lip. I don't know why. Like a kissy lip, right? I can't explain it. I don't think y'all can see it, right? Where it is. Right? I don't think you can see it, though. Like, it looks like a lip. Right? Like one of those like those like women lips that you'll see from strippers in Las Vegas, but it's like that, right? I can't really explain it enough. I can't do it like on the live stream here, but normally I can look at stuff like that, right? And also hearing things. Sometimes I'm thinking, is someone calling me? But they're not, right? And I'm guilty of this, but I do hear that sometimes. I have like dog hearing. So that's probably like another thing for having schizophrenia. My apologies for the long pause on there, and hope to put up that this live stream doesn't mess up on me. I was reading more about, like to have like the trait of schizophrenia is patients with schizophrenia prefer green less but brown more, which is really weird for me to think about this, and display their personality correlates with these colors. Also, we have a flag from the Mologai Pride thing. This does not have to do not just like LGBT flags. These could also refer to mental health, like mental illnesses, and even neurotypical, like autism. That's why I got my own autistic flag that I designed that I found on Reddit because I thought it was appropriate since I'm both ace and autistic. Basically, these findings are suggesting that patients with schizophrenia should be encouraged to be more exposed to bright colors. I don't know why I hate the color white. I don't know why, because it gives me a migraine. I can't look at white too much because I'm sensitive to light, right? And less to dark colors such as black. During therapy, that's supposed to be during therapy sessions, it says. And I forgot the word rehabilitation means. So keywords is schizophrenia, color preference, or personality trait. So basically, if I could read more about this, right? For instance, green represents nature and health. I love green. Safety and comfort. And thus, working in a green building may increase health and productivity. Moreover, a green environment can increase the level of physical activity. Yeah, I love the color green. I love being out in trees and everything. Yes. Let's see. And reduce fatigue, obesity, and cardiovascular disease. That's really interesting. And found that patients with schizophrenia showed no particular preference for green. Interesting. So I'm not sure why we prefer brown more than green. I'm still a little confused on that. Some reports show that there is no difference in the color preference for schizophrenia patients and healthy people. So if I could read more about this. Okay, introverted people tend to prefer blue. Interesting. Extroverted people. If anyone is hearing this right, do you think this is correct from your experience? Since I'm an introvert, I have to like blue more. But if you're an extrovert, you have to like red more, right? Conceited people, I'm not sure what the hell that means, are fond of yellow. And aggressive people also prefer red. I'm far from aggressive. So that's interesting. I have a lot of anxiety. Patients with schizophrenia have particularly personality traits, such as neuroticism. However, no study has examined the correlation between color preferences and personality traits. So that's what it says here, which is interesting. Because I like the color green. I like being out in nature. That actually makes sense. So for ward and household decoration, we hypothesized that the patients with schizophrenia would have specific color or preferences, which would be related to their personality traits. So basically, on the color preferences of patients with schizophrenia has applications for ward and household decoration, clothing choices, and I cannot pronounce that word, pharmaceutical packaging, which could help to strengthen the management of patients to promote their mental health, right, and restore social function. Interesting. So all participants accepted the color blindness test. This is, oh god, my eyes are killing me. So I don't know what the hell these numbers mean. I'll show the link if anyone's curious. Pink, yellow, orange, red 255, brown 153. I don't know what the hell this means. Yeah, because even though this seems simple, but for my autistic brain, I need something more complicated. So that's why I can't understand it. But I wanted to share this because I was curious to look up his channel, and just to like ease like my heartbroken syndrome kind of, because I do miss my apartment so much. Someone might be living there. I miss my apartment 260 so damn much. On Earth, excuse me. Forget what Duana did. This would be a criminal stealing it from us. That's because she were paid 900 months rent by living in my household for 3 weeks without pay. Guys, like living in Motel 6 for a week and thinking you could just run off without like sneaking inside a room that you didn't pay for. That's what they did, kinda. I'm trying to read more of this. So the response to Brown was linked to the depression. Oh god. Okay, that's interesting. Dull or other negative emotions. Interesting. There's no difference in the color preference between patients with schizophrenia and healthy volunteers. I see. So basically, that explains what the flag here. So black is considered to be depressive and anxious traits. Interesting. I don't know. I never thought about that. White gives me that for some odd reason. I don't know why. So patients with schizophrenia tend to have a higher preference for black and show higher levels. I guess it depends of neuroticism anxiety. The white color is usually associated with clean, pure. It depends though. Often being classified into cool colors together with green and blue. Interesting. Schizophrenia patients scored higher in shyness. Well, I'm one of them. And reported to prefer green, although not white, in our study, which might help us to understand the negative association between sociability and white, a cool color. Right. I guess it depends on the person now. But the thing is, basically, based off the flag that I found on here. Oh man, it's so bright. Because there's the only way that y'all can see me though, because I don't have a light in this room. And these results suggest that patients with schizophrenia should have more contact with green and less contact with black. The study provides experimental evidence for how to design a household environment. In the future, we will study how to effectively reduce. Right. Interesting. So basically, if I could look up the flag, right? Oh, dear, you might have to go back. Yeah. So I looked this up. I think it's a really cool flag. I love it. I love this flag. It has 83 volts on it. So brown is the color most preferred by schizophrenics, according to this article. Making sense for me that associated... I can't pronounce some of these words. Maybe it's too lazy. So pallid and pale colors... Wait, personally as an extrovert, pallid pale colors because schizo as a whole, note that schizo adjective is also used as a slur. You gotta look up for yourself. I'll share both of the links here. So basically, it's like a quilt. And it's titled or named Schizo there's a slash, spec, pride flag. It's basically like this like shades of brown, right? I guess it's not supposed to like represent like our depression or something, right? Because of the certain colors that we like. I don't know. And then green is supposed to be like liking a certain color. I can't explain this flag. I like it. I like this flag. It's mainly like spectrums of it, right? There is basically, yeah, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades of brown. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades of green. So they're both even, right? It's like you got dark green, you got green, you got like turtle green, you got lime green, and you got like, I guess you could say pale green, and then you got light brown, and then you got maybe coffee brown. Maybe I'm not that colorblind that I thought. You got like this. Yeah, let's see. That's not a regular brown. That's more like a. I'm not sure what type of brown that is. More like a beige brown, and then brown, and then dark brown. Or I think let's see, that's brown. And then that one's like a I don't know. Okay, I can tell colors, but I don't know the names for it. So that's why I made them up. But that's just something that's want to share because honestly, growing up, I always feel like an outsider. I gotta read more about this. Anyone's interested. I know you shouldn't self-diagnose, but like if you feel that you can relate to this, especially for people that cannot afford to go to doctors or whatever, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like for me personally, I do have social anxiety. I do not like to be around people. I'm not even left out this house, which is agoraphobia. Well, not this being trapped, but like maybe being like a certain building with around other people. That's agoraphobia, right? I do not want to leave out this house unless I could get my apartment back, as depressing as it is. I've been here for, golly, I don't know how long now, right, since the 16th. So that's basically agoraphobia. And generalized anxiety disorder is like you're just obsessed with, like, you're worried of everything. Like you feel like World War III is going to happen or South Korea is going to bomb the United States, right? And then Kim Jong-un is just going to be president. And I'm thinking that I'm going to have to whip my ass over that man because, oh, you know what, I gotta work some concentration camp somewhere in Seattle. I don't know, something like that, right? That's like generalized anxiety right there, honestly. You don't have to believe me, right? I guess that's part of the schizo trait because I see things that people don't see, right? Also, I guess you could say the other thing I want to share about being schizophrenic is that I have like certain beliefs. Not like, it doesn't have to be about religion, but like things that I feel that people may not agree with or see that may thinking is weird. Like for me, I believe like in heroism in a way. Like it could be a little religion. You know, also Stan Lee, enough said, is agnostic. So I guess Spider-Man can be a god because you know what? He basically goes through struggles like us human beings, but the thing is, he basically saves other people by getting affected or something. I can't explain about Spider-Man that much because oh, he's like acrobatic, he's sexy, and which he is, and he basically is wearing like a tight suit. So maybe that's why I feel more schizophrenic think about it because the way I dress, it reminds me of superheroes. And when I was like 4, I started being into like Batman because my mother bought me like a cute outfit. I have a picture of it, by the way, which sadly after we got evicted, well, our pictures are up somewhere, so it sucks. But I wanted to share this, and it's 1:47 in the morning, the 4th of December on a Wednesday. Can't believe my birthday's in 6 days. I'm a little bit worried, right? And that's my birthday present before transforming into, well, this number. Oh, my globe. I tried. But yeah, other than that, I wanted to just share this, and I will be adding the Shizo-spec flag. I think that's a really cute flag. I love it. And I just want to say, if anyone's schizophrenic, do not feel bad about yourself, or do not feel that you're a freak. You're not a freak. You're just different in a unique way. And also, I forgot to share one more thing as well. Mimi, I miss her. She even paid like groceries for me. She's a mother, by the way, and she's non-binary, which I was shocked to hear about. Um, I still gotta learn more about non-binary people, right? You know, I know some might be like offended and, you know, thinking that they're like, oh yeah, if you call them he or she, they'll get offended. Those are not the non-binary people you want to be around with. It's like trans people that say, oh, do not call me he. Don't want to do that, okay? Because some people may not know. Um, she was schizophrenic. She told me, right? I think I did a video of it. She didn't mind being on camera or anything, but of course, you know how with my social anxiety and feeling that people are like, "Oh, you're filming me," right? That's like another schizophrenic trait because even if you're kind around me, I feel like you're gonna like shoot me, or you're gonna rape me, right? Or you're gonna choke me to death. That's basically my schizophrenic thoughts, right? So basically, she has that, which I was shocked. I could read more about this, but the thing is, I think that's why I may have schizotypical personality disorders because I cannot be well around people, right? I mean, I do have another personality disorder. It's really bad because I crave connection, but it's difficult. Avoidant personality disorder, so it's a little different than this. And there's quite a few others I have. The thing is that for me personally, how can I explain this? The reason why I don't like to film around other people, I think that might be why I have this trait. Because I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at, and I'm gonna get killed, and that's why I don't really film in public courageously like a ton of travel tubers do. I've always wanted to travel, but I can't do stuff like they do. So for people to say, Dion, why can't you just why is the camera so shaky? Well, that's part of it. Well, not just my social anxiety, but I think that's why, because of my schizophrenic. I gotta read more videos about this, but I don't want to focus on our YouTubers because I'm kind of the jealous type and compare myself to other people. But I hope that this will give like a good description to let you know. And also, I think we're known for not having good hygiene, which I don't know how the hell that works. But maybe that's why I can't smell myself sometimes. I do smell, right? So that's just something I just wanted to share. And um, if any of you basically do support people that have schizophrenia, I mean, I just see two colors, right? There's no brown emoji. You could type the word. Well, you could do like the plant emoji if you want that represents both brown and green, or you could do a green heart if you want. Also, that represents like aromantic colors, right? Because it's like a platonic color, if that makes sense, like friendship color. I don't know how to explain it. Um, like not romantic or anything. I'm not like that with my viewers. So I just wanted to share this because I thought this is really important. And if anyone from Phoenix ever sees this, please feel free to share it. I might share this on TikTok. Probably, don't get much views on it. I wanted to share this because honestly, people need to know more about these mental disorders. I didn't know about this until like tonight. So that's something I wanted to share, especially since she's wearing glasses. I wear geeky glasses. It doesn't have any lens on it. I like to wear like that all the time when I'm out in public. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. Sorry about that. But other than that, I'm going to do more videos like this if you're interested. And I deeply pardon for posting so frequently. I'm just so desperate. And once again, I've been doing my best to reach $3,000 in donations because I wanted to have that much money that is practically 2 months rent of our apartment, because it would cost $1,400, and having extra money for food or maybe buying clothes. And if we could ever move back to our, I'm just, because I feel like someone's living there, but I'm feeling like, yeah, maybe they won't live there too long. I want to let everyone's in Phoenix. I hope that you can share this, okay? If you felt educated on me sharing this, that's wonderful. And the channel, okay, he's a lifesaver. It's named the Evaluator. I'll show the screen again. Okay, that's his channel right there. That way, if you wanted to subscribe, you can. So other than that, just wanted to share that. Anyway, I try not to look up other channels that much. Yeah, I watch a lot of gaming channels and other stuff, if you could tell. Yeah, I got a bad habit. But besides that, I used to watch the film Bending Away, kind of. But I'm going to cut this off because I've been speaking for about 29, unless it got cut off. Almost a half hour. And I wanted to share this. If I could design this flag, if I had like crowns or colored pencils, I would love to. And hang it up.